afternoon, everyone. Good morning, rather. Welcome to our show entitled Granny Carols. Before the show begins, we would like you to know our set of rules. Number 1, please interact with Granny Carol. Number 2, no one should be noisy. Number 3, please do not turn on any flashlights or phone lights. Number 4, please remain seated and don't disturb the show. Number 5, you cannot tell anyone what you have seen or will see inside this exhibit. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you very much.
Good morning, children. I am Granny Carol, and I am so thankful that you are all able to come here. How are you guys doing today? That's great. I know you guys came to hear a story. Now, what would be a good story? I know. Can someone please hand me that comb over there? Thank you. I know that every girl uses a comb, right? We use it to fix our hair so that we will look good. But what if our hair becomes so short that even a comb can't fix it? Let's hear my story entitled The Gift of the Magi. Let me introduce you guys to Della. Here we are the day before Christmas, and she was counting her money so she can buy a gift for her husband. $1.87. That was all. She had been trying to save some money, but that was all she could save. $1.87.
Oh no! $1.87. Tomorrow is Christmas Day, and I still don't have a gift for my Jim. What can I do now? I hate myself.
Hi, Della. I'm home. How are you?
I miss you. Yes, I'm fine.
I'm good. Just a little tired from work.
Okay then. Well, you better get some rest now.
Alright.
Okay. Now I really have to get a present for Jim. But first, I'll need more money.
So, Della thought about where she could get more money. She then looked out the window and suddenly saw something that made her face light up. Now, there were 2 possessions of the Dillingham Young couple in which they had pride in. One was James Dillingham Young's gold watch that had been his father's and great-grandfather's. Even King Solomon, with all his treasures, upon seeing that would envy Jim's watch. The other was Della's hair. Even the Queen of Sheba's jewelries and gifts would be depreciated by anyone after seeing Della's hair. So now, Della's beautiful hair fell about her, rippling and shining. She looked down at the carpet and sighed, and she then sped off down the stairs to the street with a sparkle of hope still in her eyes. She then stopped at a sign that read, "Madam Sophony, hair goods of all kinds."
Come in. Madam, will you buy my hair? I buy hair. Please take your hat off and let me have it. Your beautiful hair. $20. Okay, then give it to me quick. I shall go and look for you. You're my husband.
Now, do you think that Della will still look pretty now that she cut off her hair and sold it? Do you think that Jim will still love him? Do you think that they will still love each other? Okay, at last, she found a gift that was like made exactly for Jim. She was so grateful because all her sacrifice was so worth it. She found a platinum chain, simple but lovely, and as soon as she saw it, she knew that it would look great for Jim. When she reached home, she got out her curling irons and after 40 minutes, her head was covered with tiny curls, and it made her look wonderfully like a schoolboy.
Oh, what if he doesn't like it? When he looks at me, he will say that I look like a Coney Island chorus girl. But what? I only had $1.87.
It was 7 o'clock and dinner was almost ready. Jim was never late. She held the chain in her hands while waiting for Jim. She heard his footsteps and for a moment she turned white and pale.
Oh God, please make him think that I'm so pretty.
When Jim entered, he looked thin and very serious. Oh, poor man. He was only 22 and was only burdened with a family. He didn't move but looked only at Della. She couldn't quite read Jim's expression and it scared her. She couldn't describe the way he looked at her. His expression was different.
Oh darling, please don't look at me that way. It's Christmas, and I can't stand not giving you a present. So please, Merry Christmas, Jim. Let's be happy.
You cut off your hair?
Yes, and I sold it. If you still like me
senses and suddenly he embraced Ella.
Well, don't don't you think that about well, you see, there's no shampoo or haircut that will make me unlike you. But when you open this package that I got for you, you'll see why I got out of my senses.
Oh, they're beautiful, Jim. They're... No! My hair! How can I even use them?
For there, in front of them were the combs. Set of combs that she had been dreaming for so long on the Broadway window. They were expensive and they were so beautiful, pure Titus, shell with jewels that would look great on her beautiful but vanished hair.
But oh, they grow so fast, Jim. Oh, oh.
Jim had not yet seen his beautiful present. She held it out to him on her open palm. On her open palm was the precious mantle that seems to flash with the reflection of her bride's spirit.
Isn't it beautiful? I look for it all over its house. Now give me your watch. I want to see how it looks.
Let's just keep our presents for a while, Del. They're just too good for us. You see, I sold my watch to buy you a coat. So, now what's up?
Today, I've told you two people who sacrificed their greatest treasure. Just like the Magi, as we all know, were the wise men who brought gift to the baby Jesus in the manger. They sacrificed their position, being kings, and traveled a long journey to give presents to baby Jesus. They invented the art of giving Christmas presents. Now, in this story that I told you, these two unwisely sacrificed for each other the greatest treasure of their life, but it all came from their heart. You might think that these two were foolish, but in a word to the wise, that all who give and all who receive gifts, these two were the wisest. And that's how my story ends.